You still there?
I'm still here. Do you hear me?
Yes. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. There's been technical issues with the sound here. And I really am sorry for them. I got a new microphone to prevent this exact issue, but I'm having trouble with that one. So really outing myself as an up-and-coming caster here, not an experienced one. Cheesy is still on with us. What's been going on in the game? Sorry, I've been fumbling with shit the whole time.
Bongo has controlled the river, basically.
So yeah.
So, Bongo now has a chance to out-boom Cool, so we'll see what happens.
Yes, he still hasn't ascertained the significance of the fish at 6.
Yeah,
but
neither is Cool.
Right.
On his side.
Yeah, he's got that little one at 3. Although Cool looks like it's sending a Vil there to dock, perhaps. Yep. Looks like Cool is gonna opt to go for land and beat him that way. And that's pretty much his only recourse, because Bongo's, just outposting the entire middle river. So yeah, you like the aggression from Bongo. Like, if nothing else, it kept him safe at home,
Yep.
and it prevented.
Let's see if Cool can come back, because now he found his deep. So I think that's Cool's chance to.
Well, Bongo also found his deep. If you see.
He found his deep.
Yeah.
He's got a nicer deep. Look at that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice one. You get those with inland. You get those, like, in proportionate deeps. It's just a totally random map.
I think Bongo can win this game if he plays bronze right.
Agreed.
Because Cool will have a very hard time with gold. If Bongo goes CA, he's not going to have any access to gold to counter with poppies.
Although it's noteworthy, it looks like Cool has 4 gold piles in his land, and Bongo only has 3. Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
To 3. Oh, Cool has a 5th gold pile.
No, I see Bongo has 4.
Oh.
So I miscounted. 1, 2.
No, he only has 3. Where's his 4th?
So he's got 2 at home, 3 at home, basically, and then 1 over to the east.
Oh, I see that one over here on the stone. Gotcha. Well, Cool actually has a 5th one all the way at 3, if you look. All the way at 3 on the shoulder by his dock. That's his 5th gold pile. So he actually does have the edge. 5 to 4. So if this turns into a war of attrition, Cool will have the edge, because they'll have more gold.
I don't think it's going to get to that point.
Yeah, they probably won't, because Bongo's ahead on the Vil count. But Cool's catching up.
Fucking neighbor, they sing too loud.
Wow, that's a new excuse. Never heard that.
Maybe they're not singing, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I've been playing this game a long time. Singing neighbor is definitely a new excuse. So, we'll let the viewers decide what they think of that commentary from Cool.
I think it's a mistake. Bongo seems to be satisfied to camp out and go iron.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's...
Yeah. And there's certainly no way for him to know that Cool has more gold than he does. I think that's not something you're really thinking about this early in the game. Yeah. And again, sorry folks for the audio issues. I hope they aren't persisting. Really do apologize for them. I strive to bring you guys a nice cast, and that was not nice. To say the least. And if you're just joining us, Cool took game 1, and we've got Cheesy Leech on here for co-cast in game 2.
And I don't know, I think Bongo's just very confident in his iron. I think he just wants to play for iron.
And it looks like they're going to bronze about the same time. Well, they both have now. Yep. It's pretty much even on the bronze time. So Bongo, even though he had that inflated eco, he wasn't really able to click much faster. So, you know, curious there. Does Bongo does not have a painter in Cool, does he? I don't see one. So we'll see if he...
No, neither of them do.
So that's another curious decision by Bongo. Did you see what happened to his painter? Did it get killed, I guess?
He got caught by the slingers. But it makes no sense because he could just break down a wall and quickly run over some bills.
Yes.
He's got the advantage there to control the map.
Yeah, and he's not doing that. So Bongo, you know, every second that he leaves Cool untouched, in my opinion, like this matchup just gets tighter and tighter.
The masses are requesting you to shuffle more between the ecos.
Feedback, but I can't even get the audio right, so I'm trying to start with like the bare minimum here. You guys, no, I appreciate you. I'm just joking with the viewer that like, yeah, I'd love to be able to focus on that if like the things that were supposed to be working were working.
Yeah.
So that's my bad, guys.
What do you think Cool's gonna go with iron?
If it were me, I would go Elephant Archers so he can rule the river.
Yeah, but that's he's stuck at, I mean, his eco's not big enough to support that.
The way he's building ranges now, would it tell me he's gonna go for compies?
I guess so.
But Bongo's getting big on him. He's got 30 vills on him. So now,
Timeline is
yeah.
Bongo's favor.
So now that early econ advantage, Bongo is taking advantage of.
I mean, Bongo needs to like quadruple wall and just up his walls. He wants to go iron.
And Cool needs his neighbors to stop singing if he wants to win. Evidently.
Alright, let's see. Bongo's probably going to click in the next. He's over booming. He needs to just click iron.
Can't blame him though. I mean, he doesn't want to. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, the way he's got on and all his economy, I agree. Yeah, he should probably be clicking faster.
Yeah,
Fair point.
He needs to up his. What is he doing?
Bongo.
Yeah, I mean, he knows the compies are coming. He sees them attacking the racks.
Yeah.
He's not pumping.
He's still making vills.
Now he's pumping ships.
I mean, he does have an easy wall there by the ruin, but then he'll have to do the other side of the forest as well. This Cool opts to apply the pressure, sensing what Bongo did last game, that his opponent has a economy advantage.
I don't think he can click. He hasn't put down some second ability. Right now he can click. I guess he's going to go siege.
There we go. So he clicks at 27 minutes. That's pretty good.
He's upgrading his walls.
And he's got his ships coming in now to give those compies problems. Checking the timeline. Cool's fighting back by booming that army.
But two or three siege and that army's dead. But
Yeah, agreed. We'll see if Bongo's able to pull that off. He's going to need to because Cool's going all in on the army just like Bongo did last game. And we'll see if there's a similar outcome to last game where the Ironer just kind of lies in wait and finishes the job. That's what happened last game. As Bongo hides behind his wall and walls more. He's funny. Bongo's showing you some tricks in this game for sure. He's showing that he's not common fodder for Cool. He's not weak at all. Just because he's losing to Cool does not mean he's weak. It just means, you know, he's getting crushed by someone who's strong. This is Cool, though. Will not let up on the pressure. But he's not... Does he have any... He only has 14 kills. And Cool and Bongo's about to iron on him.
did you unmic me?
Did I mic you? No.
No.
I
can't hear me.
had to mute both of us to fix the audio, but I never muted you. I had the mic muted for some time, and then it wasn't working for other time. Really apologize, guys, for the uneven cast. I'm well aware of the issues, and I'm not happy with them, and we'll try to get them fixed for the next couple games here. As Cool is moving in now, pushing, going more aggressive because he knows he's in trouble. He knows he needs to get more desperate with his tactics. Has he clicked iron yet? No, he hasn't.
I mean, but what can Cool counter with an iron against Assy? Bongo's right now going to pump.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can counter with.
Correct. This is not looking good for Cool. Because this is where the iron units for Assyrian, just with the economy advantage he has, will decimate whatever Cool can throw at him, to your point. He's going to mix it up with archers and siege. I'm sure he has triremes upgrading anytime soon. Yup, that will take any second.
This will require Herculean effort, as they say.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he goes for a bitch-ass wonder and just tries it, and we'll probably get crushed. We'll see.
Not against Assyria.
Yeah, I don't really know what he can do. I really thought he should have played for iron and gone elephant archers, but even then, the way Bongo had that early econ advantage, I don't know if it would matter. So this is just well played by Bongo. He was aggressive, made Cool uncomfortable, and next thing you know, Cool's blaming his neighbors and getting wrecked. A little embarrassing for Cool. Kind of got bullied a little bit in this game, if I do say so. Cool has clicked iron, whatever that's worth. Timeline's flipping the Cool somehow. So Cool. Yeah, touche. We'll see if Bongo starts going for stone. Looks like he is. So yeah, he's gonna follow up with towers too, which will be a problem for foe. The only thing that foe can handle those towers for foe is, you know, some more elephants. As now Bongo's got the cancer paint and Cool. He's got those catapults coming forward. Let's zoom in on the action here.
I don't know why he stopped pumping catapults. I mean, he's just pumping swords against camped copies on a hill. It seems
not wise. He should have just gone all in on siege. It would have been easier too. He wouldn't have to worry about getting food. So curious decisions by Bongo. I don't know if it'll matter though, but maybe Cool can pull a rabbit out of a hat as the timeline starts to flip to Cool's favor. Yes.
On the right side.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree. So VnsCool's gonna iron any second here. Bongo's doesn't even have long sword click, so what the hell is that about? There, he finally clicks it. Or excuse me, it's about to upgrade. I'm sorry. He has so many barracks I couldn't see it. Long sword upgrade is gonna take in the next 5 seconds here, but in the meantime. Cool's just ferocious, man. He's like a rabid, wild animal. Like, once you corner him, he's just...
I think GG's gonna be called in the next... I just don't see how Cool...
Yeah. I mean, Cool's fighting valiantly, but he's starting to get shredded. He just lost a lot of army.
Alright, let's look at the timeline.
Yeah, he's pushing back there, too. And there goes the elephant archers, but... too much heavy shit in Cool's grill now, as he's not gonna be able to kill that cancer paint. So that cancer paint's just getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Bongo's gonna occupy more and more territory, and Cool's just gonna run out of real estate, because it doesn't look like Cool has a strike brewing on Bongo's economy anytime soon. It's really a...
There's one axer that's killing some hills on the right.
Yeah, we do. Now that was a huge performance by Bongo. He needed the win game too. Going down 2-0 to Cool in best of 7, in my opinion, is pretty much GG. You can't give him 2-game cushion. And Bongo did exactly that. He prevented exactly that, I should say. Because to your point, we should hear GG called any minute here soon. As I'm going to try to sort out the audio here. So I'm going to mute the mic while I'll stay with you, Cheesy, as I try to figure this out with you, okay?
Yeah, I think it's working. People are just saying my volume's a bit low, but it sounds like your mic is working.
For now. So I try to turn down the game volume so I don't drown you out too much. That should help. Should have done that a while ago. There's too many audio issues in this cast, guys. I'm sorry.
It's alright. That's why it's best of 7.
Yeah, it's a good thing Bongo won this game so he can give me more chances to redeem myself. But it could also be more chances to have a shit show. He does not have ballista towers or heavy cats yet, but maybe he just wants to spam army instead. And it seems to be working. But Cool's hanging in there on the timeline somehow. He's not going to give up. He's got fully upgraded elephant archers, and he's going to spam towers as well to save his bacon.
And there's literally nothing Cool can do. Foe just sucks.
Yeah. Can't disagree. Especially with Bongo Assyrian. You know, you have to consider the matchup as well, who he's actually facing. Like maybe Foe, you know, in certain situations where certain players could be adequate in a team game, but in a 1v1 against Bongo, not so much.
Well, I think Cool was going Foe for the water advantage, but that proved to basically not work out.
Nope.
And then at that point, it was...
Yeah, one of the things that early pressure did is it prevented Cool from getting a foothold in the sea. And one could argue that won the matchup. Because Bongo just had that fat econ early. He had like, what, 20 vills on Cool pretty early? But Cool, though, look at the timeline.
He's not giving up, but now Bongo's painting his barracks, which he should have done a long time ago inside his eco.
Yeah, but Cool's just going to micro and avoid it, in all likelihood. I would probably get Jihad. Okay. That's nice. Umbrella, raincoat. You can use my raincoat. Yours. His. Okay. Maybe put it in the bag just in case. Or just take an umbrella, either or. Alright, bye. Sorry. I guess I should have muted that. Is my what? What's that?
It's raining by you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pissing all night. It's been like raining for 12 hours straight. It's let up this morning, just now recently. But excuse me, folks, as my wife checks in with me, and Bongo is in trouble. I mean, I'm really disturbed by what I see with the timeline. It looks like a lot of that timeline was inflated by fishing boats that are now useless for Bongo. As he just can't...
Yeah, but he has control of the map. Cool is being denied 2 piles of gold. He's finished 1. I mean, he has no map control.
I don't know. He's starting to consolidate.
Yeah, but he's consolidating towards the sea, and now Bongo's boats are just picking off fills.
Yeah, we'll see. Man. It's a true heavyweight matchup here, and look at the timing though. Bongo's getting smaller and smaller. He's just suiciding all his army. He's not able to kill any vills with his army. Not like only a negligible amount.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't upgraded to Melopolis or Heavy Cat, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would have just gone all in towers and siege if I were him. I wouldn't even bother with legs against Foe. But he does have a nice catapult tower, you know, foothold on that hill in Cool's land. So, man, this one could go for a while. But Bongo is still getting smaller. Check that timeline. Cool's just so cancerous with his control. He's just able to outmaneuver Bongo. And look, he's losing ships at 6 to towers. Bongo is. This fucking guy Cool is just impossible. Man, how do you kill this guy? He's killing this fucking...
Cool's about to be out of gold.
He's taking back his land though, look. Bongo's army is just isn't massing. And look at Cool's gold. He has plenty of gold for now. He's at 1,000 gold.
Look at this dogfight that's about to happen.
Yeah, but I don't really think Cool will care that much about C. He's got these elephant archers. Whew. Man.
I'm impressed with Cool.
This is definitely a sort of once in a lifetime effort by Cool, just not giving up and trusting himself. As he did, I don't know if you noticed, switch to Jihad, and so all these little strikes that Bongo's trying to make on the villas are just Cool's kiting him, he's avoiding him, he's thising him, he's adding him. Cool's just a fucking... He's just a master. He's a grandmaster at this game, and he's showing it. He was dead to rights, done, and has really made this a game.
Again, I still think he's in a bit of trouble with gold. I mean, Bongo's already taken one of his golds.
Yeah.
Eco, and he is basically being denied gold. And he's spent so much of it on priests. I don't know if that was the...
Somehow both players have a positive kill loss. I guess that's from the towers being destroyed. I'm not sure how that works. But you check the kills and Cool's got more. This Bongo, though, is starting to fight back. The timeline starts to creep back in his favor, so he's stronger right now.
Because Bongo finally upgraded to Helopolis, so now he can actually...
Yeah, he needed a heavy siege unit to endgame this. Should have done that a while ago. And he's got legions too. I missed that at some point. I thought there were still longswords, but nope, he's got Helopolis and legions. So yeah, that's heavy shit for Cool.
And look, he's not mining gold anymore.
Yeah, that was to use your word, Herculean effort by Cool, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. But still, he won't give up. He's gonna try to clutch up and withstand this push by Bongo.
He's out of gold.
Yeah.
He's gonna just go to scythe or something. Well, no, he can't even get scythe.
He's out of gold. He's out of food. That's not good. He has 4 elephants right there at 4, but didn't use them for reasons only Cool can explain. You know he saw those 4 elephants there. Why not use them? I don't know. Obviously, it didn't make or break the game, though. Just a note. He left 4 elephants there just chilling. As the timeline starts to get ugly for Cool, as Bongo has consolidated his endgame efforts into a effective war machine, and looks like he's going to win this. Like you said, we'll have a series, but man, that was looking dicey there for a second for Bongo, because all his army was just getting decimated. I guess to your point, the key was just getting the proper upgrades to endgame it. As we'll see if Cool makes any other comments about his neighbors before he rage quits here. As in GG will be called very soon.
I mean, he's got no wood. His wood lines are all by the river. It's looking bleak.
Yeah. He's still going, though. I can see him repitting and everything. And he's, you know, surviving on the timeline. Man, look at him in the middle with those elephant archers just using his temple as a shield. He's so crafty.
Pride game at this point.
Yeah. He's like, you might kill me, you cocksucker, but I'll make you earn it.
The timeline is incredible that even despite...
I know.
Cornered, he's still...
It's impossible what he's done by not being annihilated yet. And yet he's done it right in front of our eyes, so it's definitely not impossible. And I'm not sure if Assyrian gets piercing armor. Does it? I don't think so. For the infantry.
Oh, yeah. Do they get?
I'm checking right now.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah, so that's...
kind of a crappy move then.
Yes, that is a poor decision. I see a lot of players making legions with like Assyrian and Babylonian, Persian, sometimes even foe, and I never really agree with that. But especially here in this case, Bongo, you've been up against elephant archers all game. Why not just make the adjustment and go all in on your siege? But still looks like he's in position to win. VnsCool was never, ever, ever able to strike Bongo at home.
Furious comeback on the sea, but I think a little too late.
Yeah, he's going to lose 12 any second now, which will just corner him that much more on the map. Because like I said, he has not gotten a foothold in Bongo's land all game. Hasn't really tried. There we go, Bongo. Bongo's showing his strength in this game. He's just spamming it. VnsCool is just...
Cool's housed. I don't know what we're doing here at this point.
Yeah, sometimes this happens where players just won't go back. And it frustrates, you know, us casters who have infants who need the nap, but that's certainly not their fault, so I can't fault them. But that is a brewing development. Programming note to be aware of. My son might need to nap soon. As the timeline is just not as bleak as the situation. Because most of Cool's timeline is from Vills, right? He's got all those wood Vills at the middle of the map, but he doesn't have enough army to deal with the problems he's been presented with. VnsCool is just at Bongo's mercy. Bongo's got this.
He's really just suicide. What's he doing with his Vills?
What are we doing here indeed? As Cool kind of plays out the string. And we'll go into game 3 tied 1-1. It's just a matter of when that will be. If it's in the next 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Only Cool could tell you. Or tell us. By calling GG. What's that, brother?
We're going to go into a late CA war here. We're going to go for... I just don't know what Cool's trying to do here.
Can those of you guys in the chat spam Cheesy Leech in Twitch and Discord that he needs to get OBS so he can get cast games 4 and 5 if I need him to. If you guys could work that psychological warfare for me, I'd appreciate it. The people want to hear more from you, Cheesy. They're tired of me. I can't even keep my audio straight.
Too much talking to do.
Yeah, you gotta be a bit of a motor mouth to do play-by-play and commentary. But you've done an excellent job with the commentary, if I do say so.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hopefully next game will be just as good.
As somehow still the timeline's even. I don't know how Cool's pulling this sorcery where he's not, you know, ethnic cleanse on the timeline, but somehow he is. As Bongo siphons away his gold, we check the gold gathered statistic. It's heavily in Bongo's favor by 5k. So there you go, Cheesy. Pretty epic matchup.
The Axeman push here by Bongo.
Yeah, we can see that pump gathering steam. Sure, we'll see a Bowman strike by Cool perhaps in response. Oh wait, no, of course he's got Chariot Archers, so hopefully it won't come to that for Cool, but it's definitely wasted some time here as he just refuses to call GG. Cool, that is. Like I said, only Cool could tell you why. Maybe he's just really emo about those neighbors. I don't know.
I'll ask them afterwards if how distracting they were.
I wonder what song they were singing that made him react that way. Maybe it was like some gospel bullshit. VnsCool goes YOLO and sends some Vills to hellos. I don't know if you saw that. He's going full YOLO right now and sending all his Vills.
And I think Cool's banking on the fact that he is going to control this river.
I don't think he's
I don't
banking.
really know what he's thinking.
Nah, he's not banking on anything, man. The timeline's completely decimated now. He's just YOLOing. As we zoom out here to kind of minimize the scrolling for the last part of this game. There it goes. GG is mercifully called by Cool. And he blames the neighbors once again after crying GG. Go on, Cool. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to see that. Oh, man. Cool. Disappoint me, man. Come on, you're supposed to be the older one. You're supposed to be like...